Outdoorsman with you here today, and this is the 1st of January, so Happy New Year to y'all. I'm on a little stream here in Middle Tennessee, and this flows into the Cumberland River on down. It meets up with another creek and then flows into the main river there. And what I'm trying to catch here today are maybe some small panfish or some small bass, and that's pretty much what's in these streams. Fishing in the wintertime on these streams is pretty slow, really. So I can't hope to catch much, but hopefully I can bring you a few catches and maybe some fairly decent sized little bass. There's some spotted bass and some small largemouth in here, and also some rock bass occasionally. Further upstream is where you run into more rock bass actually. There's green sunfish and bluegill and other little panfish like that. But what I'm going to use today is this Daiwa Revros 2500 series, and I've got 8-pound test line on here, and I'm using a Roadrunner with a Berkeley Gulp minnow. So on the other one I'm going to try just a little jig head. This is a Shimano Sienna reel on an Eagle Claw light action rod. This one's medium action. Both of them are armed with 8-pound test line. The reason I use that is because you get snagged a lot, and I want to be able to retrieve my lures. But what I'm going to be concentrating on are deeper pockets where the water is not so swift and where the water kind of eddies and pools around. That's where you'll find fish. So let's get after it and see what we can find. Well, we caught a little spotted bass here, finally. Caught him on a minnow. It's a little guy. Let him go. See if there's something else in this creek here. He just kind of took it under, and I let him have it for a little while before I set the hook. And I want to try a little Roadrunner with a Berkeley Gulp minnow. See how that does here. I know there's a few small bass in this water, but what remains to be seen if they'll hit this bait or not. And if I can keep them out of the limbs. Try that again. Try another cast here. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's one. Yeah. Another little spotted bass. First cast and he hit that. How about that? We'll let him go. Yeah, we'll try over here by this rock shelf, see if there's anything in here. There's one. Oh, he hit it right there. Hit it right there in front of me. Ooh, That's a pretty spotted bass. Beautiful. You liked that minnow, didn't you, buddy? Little guy, but pretty. Very pretty. Look at those red eyes. Yeah, that's definitely a spotted bass. I remember years ago I came right here and I caught a really big rock bass, red eye. One of the biggest I ever caught. I think it was just right at 10 inches or so. I know there's still a few in here. Just hadn't caught any yet. Well, there's a beaver, folks. I think that's a beaver. Sure looks like it. It's a young one. Right there. Well, they sure are a rich dark brown color. Beautiful. One more glimpse of him swimming there. I guess he's going to try and come up right here where we're at. There he goes downstream. Well, we'll try this little deep spot here, see what might be in here. Make a cast right down through there. Give it another try here. The recent rains kind of brought this water level up, so it's not as easy to wade through this creek since it's quite a bit deeper now. There we go. Just had a hit. Something just grabbed it. Right over there. Usually in the wintertime, like it is now, it's the first of the year, action gets a little bit slow, so you just have to explore, look around and explore and see what you can find. We'll look up here by this bridge. There's a little deep pool right here. I'll throw in there and see what might be lurking in there. Try not to get too close to the edge. Yep, there we go. Got a little bass there. Had one taker. Looks like a little largemouth. Thought there was something in that pool right there. I know he's small, folks, but hey, it's a fish. Pretty little largemouth there. We'll let him go up here. There he goes. There we go. There's another one. Another little bass. Well, he got off, but that was the same size bass as I caught earlier. I figured there was more laying right in there in that hole. Okay, we'll try this one little spot again here. I had to switch to my other camera. Try up there where it's a little deeper. And it almost felt like a hit there. Like I say, a lot of these fish are pretty small, so you can't expect a whole lot. There we go. Got another little bass. Well, these are. There he goes. He's right down there in the water, right at the end of my pole. Little bitty largemouth. Oh, now that one came out and grabbed it. I saw that. There was one right there. He came out and just nailed it, but I didn't hook him. Let's see if we can do that again. It was a bass too. I mean, he came right out and from under that bank, I believe, is where he came from. See if he'll pull that trick again. There we go. Oh, they're right there. They're not hitting it real hard, but they're definitely in here. Hook's plenty sharp. That first one was a pretty good size one. About a pound or so. I know that's not big by most people's standards, but for creek fishing, that's real good. All right. I'm gonna hook him right through here. Feed it in there just like that. Now, give this another try here. The fish was right in there. I got 2 strikes right here. No takers that time. one. See, that's the trouble I'm talking about. You can't really set the hook because you got weeds and stuff like this to contend with. There was a fish there and he hit. Just couldn't get the hook set in him good. Let's try to do another slow retrieve here. That was a bass there, I'm pretty sure, the way that thing hit. Hit right out there in the open. There we go. See, I told you they were in here. They're small bass, but they're in here. That's a little largemouth, what that is. Fun to catch. Small, but still fun. I'll let him go. Let's see if there's another one up here. I know there's a few better fish in here too, because I've caught them before in the past. See, there's one I just saw one chase right there. Chasing a minnow. That's exactly what that was. There we go. Well, I had him. Another small bass, I believe. He grabbed it and then he got off. Let's see. Maybe we'll catch his buddy. Yeah, pulled my minnow down. Try that trick again. There he was. Try a different little bait here. This is a plastic Helgramite, soft plastic. See if these fish are, oh, I'm getting bite here. Oh, didn't catch it. This is what I tied on, so we're gonna try it and see. That's what I've got on there now. Little 1/16 ounce jig head with a shrimp colored Helgramite. Just not getting on there. Let's see what's out here in the middle. See if there may be something lurking here where it's deeper. He grabbed it. Something keeps grabbing it. Just not hooking it. There we go, another bite. That time he pulled it down. I'm not sure what's hitting that. It could be small green sunfish or bluegill or something. Something of that nature. Could be a small rock bass, who knows. I'm letting it go to the bottom and just slowly retrieving it. Could be creek chubs. I don't know. Because they chase bait too, you know. I'm going to let that settle for a little bit here and then start retrieving real slowly. You can tell when they get on there because they jerk the fire out of it. But they're just not swallowing it all the way for some reason. I'd say a small bass would probably inhale it. Oh, I just saw it. It was a little brim is what it was. Okay, that's what I thought. See there, hitting it. That small brim is what's hitting that. Well, folks, that pretty much wraps it up for today. I'm going to head on home. Caught a few small bass, as you can see, and a good way to kind of spend a lazy afternoon when there's not much else to do. But the river right now is so flooded you can't get a boat in there, and there's not going to catch much anyway because the water's so muddy. But these beautiful little streams there hold fish and gives you a sporting opportunity to get out and maybe catch a few. And anyway, listen, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you can get out and do some hunting or fishing, shooting, whatever you enjoy doing, I hope you have as much of a good time doing it as I do. Until next time, this is a Cumberland Outdoorsman, and remember, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this will be coming your way. So until next time, y'all have a good day. See ya.